Me and my friend Brandy decided to go to Lincoln City Beach in Oregon and Depot Bay. Here is the beautiful view. It was kind of cloudy, but it was clear and the misty rain wasn't too bad. One of our first stops was the Little Antique Mall. Yes, that was the name of it in Lincoln City. This is a very huge antique mall. This was a really interesting piece. It was wood, hand carved. It was a little troll. I had never seen one like that before. These glasses were interesting with the leather on it. I'm not sure how old these are. They look like early 1900s. Oh, and I was surprised that there was a lot of Victorian pieces. Victorian naked beautiful picture, and it looks like to be late 1800s. A lot of glass bottles.
Oh yeah.
A lot of little pieces. Marbles. I don't know a lot about marbles, but some of these were priced anywhere from $10 to $15 each. And of course, arrowheads. We're here in the Northwest, where you'll find a lot of arrowheads. Some of them can be worth quite a bit of money. There's some beautiful pieces like worth being put in a museum. This is a beautiful Victorian style space. A lot of floral designs, Victorian themed furniture and lamps and pictures and clothing. This lacy tank top was pretty. I think it was newer, meant to look older. The vases were gorgeous. A few things were on sale. This was on sale for $145. Most of the spaces weren't on sale, but there were a few. There's me. There were a few pieces that were marked down. I loved this lamp. It was gorgeous. They wanted $375 for it. It was in perfect shape. And it was just beautiful. I wish I had more space for it. There's the 8-track of John Denver. Classic. Doesn't quite go with the lamp, though. A lot of mid-century pieces. This was another beautiful piece. I think they wanted $85, which wasn't too bad.
Oh, crazy dog.
There was some chalkware. I think this was resembling Lassie. It had a lot of chips on it. But they did have a lot of chalkware pieces at this antique mall. This space had some fun pieces. And this mall is pretty huge. I've been here before. A lot of fun stuff. I loved all the dry flowers hanging from the ceiling. Gave it a nice, fun ambiance. And they did have Christmas around. This was really cute. You have to be someone that used a lot of syrup for your waffles. It was pretty big. And here again is more chalkware. These pieces were often given at fairs and stuff. You could win them at fairs back in the 50s. This was $195. I believe it was a genuine 1920s lacy dress. You'd obviously wear something underneath it, but it was gorgeous. Beaded all the way down. This was fun. So this was
I wonder how many buttons
candy machine, and you just paid a quarter. And I thought, well, let's give it a try, see what kind of buttons we get. And there's some thimbles in there too. So my friend Brandy helped me put the quarter in. Actually gave you a good amount of buttons for 25 cents. So cute. This was a really cute idea. I think if I had a little candy machine, I could do this. We got some cute ones. I like the clear ones with the flowers. Little green one.
Green one. What's that metal one?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It seemed worth it. 25 cents.
25 cents.
I think most of those were somewhat vintage.
Okay, cool.
Mid-century. I loved these, and I was very tempted to get one. I'm not familiar with the artist, but these prints were so fun. And on the back, he gave a history of the artist on each print. And they were reasonably priced. Some little ones were $5 to around $20, depending on the size. But these would be really fun to frame. I'm sure this was a famous artist. I wasn't familiar with him, but they had a whole set. There were some nice cartoons of musicals, movies. Oh, there's a classic, Barbra Streisand. some movie stars, just caricatures. Very fun. I think these would be great in a cool modern
Oh, I remember
frame.
these.
And here, I think this was a newer one. This was from the
It
1990s.
looks newer.
I
Made in
remember
China,
these from the 80s.
1996. Well, still
The
considered
light up worm. I think I had one when I was a kid. Then I think they brought it back in the mid 90s because that did look newer. And I think the tag said like 97.
Ooh, this cup is cute.
And this was a really cute cup. It looks like some
Little gnomes.
gnomes here. Now this was $20. So I didn't pick it up, but I do collect gnomes. I had a lot of crazing on the bottom. But I do collect things with gnomes. $20 was a little bit out of my price range. And of course, you always see a lot of glass blown items at the beach. This was cute, but $45, again, out of my price range, but definitely cute and unique. A lot of fun stuff, so much to look at. This was fun. I like this little tissue box here, Ed and Hardy's from 1972. The colors were still really bright on it, which was surprising. Usually you'll see these worn out. This is a really cute frame, and it was only $6. That was reasonably priced. I liked this little wood box trinket box, and it was only $5. This was interesting. This was an advertisement piece. It was only $7. Some people collect the advertisement pieces like that.
This old little skateboard.
This little skateboard was fun. Reminds me of California back in the 70s. And this was another section of the antique mall. There was two buildings connected together, and this was the second building.
Jewelry.
This
See,
is
like
some
with,
jewelry art.
old jewelry
I've
and
made
stuff,
some
you
jewelry
can
art
make
before.
art
This
like
is a
that.
cute
I've
little
made
one.
a
I
few
actually like the
pieces.
frame more than I like the tree itself.
Asking 24.
And it was $24. I feel like that was a reasonable price. Priced at.
Old
It's a
basket.
little basket. It was on sale. I can't remember the price of it. There was a lot of clear glass, but I don't know if they sell much clear glass because I tend to see it everywhere. Oh, there it gets a little blurry.
Oh, look at this quilt.
This blanket was cute and good condition.
Oh, I'm working
Seesaw
on that.
Mary Daw. Maitre Daw. I'm sure this took a lot of work. You don't see a lot of this stuff anymore. And they wanted $48.
70 years old.
Oh, it
They
says
know how
70
old it
years
is.
old. So maybe they knew who made it or where it was from because they were very specific on how old it was. Now this booth was really fun. It had a lot
look
of
at this.
Disney,
It's
a lot of fun vintage items and newer items. This dish of Space Mountain was really cool. It was on sale, but $95. I did get some cards from this space. Brandy enjoyed this space too because we both really love Disney. And they had all these newer collectible cards, which I often don't find unless I go to the beach. I did
these
get
cards.
some of these Snow White ones. They were just $2 a pack. Mystery collectible cards, Cinderella. Just for fun, just to see what was inside.
Oh, they have
Collectible cards. They had some comics. A lot of fun stuff, and not everything was vintage. Some of it was just collectibles or new and sealed toys.
Oh, they're in the storage unit now, I think.
And this booth here, I was so surprised at the collection of Victorian items that they had. Just gorgeous. It was all in the display cases. So many pieces. I don't know if they cleaned out an estate, but all of it was from either the late 1800s or early 1900s. There's some gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. Just beautiful. I didn't have the case opened or look at them because it's a little on my price range, but just some beautiful, unique pieces. Like this pin cushion there. I really like that with the little bird. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and until next time.